I've still got one more booming piece to do on history, which is going to rock quite a few people. This next part is also about history, and I've mentioned changes of borders and how they just switch things around all too easily, and how quickly each generation forgets. It's a bit like Belgium being part of Holland. Luxembourg was also part of Holland, and Germany. And they create these little principalities that are outside of rules and law, and people just, after one or two generations, forget that those countries are new and why they're new. So I pulled up a list from Wikipedia or something of all the changes just in Europe alone, or the what's now known as the EU. And significantly, this piece misses off one major border country out of the restructuring, which also includes the Middle East. 1947, the Paris Peace Treaties of 1947, Italy cedes the Deccanese to Greece and Goriska. Inner Carniola, most of Istria, Zadar, and its Dalmatian islands such as Kres and Lovasto and Rijeka to the newly established Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. It's key to remember that. Trieste becomes the capital city of the Free Territory of Trieste, established as an independent sovereign state at the coming into force of the treaty on September the 15th. 1949, Federal Republic of Germany cedes the villages Elten and Terdern to the Netherlands, which is Holland. 1949 again, Federal Republic of Germany, West Germany, is formed, and shortly afterwards the German Democratic Republic, East Germany, is established on October the 7th. 1952, Italy and Switzerland signed an agreement to modify the border of the zone of Lago di Lei. Italy and Switzerland, you already know the links of those two countries. The Vatican. 1954, Free Territory of Trieste is now dissolved and is divided between Yugoslavia and Italy. That's the second reference to Yugoslavia. 1955, Austrian State Treaty comes into force, established Austria from the 4 occupation zones of the Allied powers. 1956, the USSR returns Porkala to Finland. 1957, Saar is incorporated into the Federal Republic of Germany, having previously bordered Luxembourg, which was Germany, France and West Germany. 1960, Cyprus declares its independence from the United Kingdom. The sovereign base areas of Akrotiri and Dhekelia are established on the island of Cyprus by the United Kingdom. 1961, an adjustment of the Meuse River between the Netherlands and Belgium results in 3 small packages of land being exchanged between the two countries. 1964, Malta is declared independent from the United Kingdom. 1972, the United Kingdom formally annexes Rockall by the Island of Rockall Act 1972, declaring it to be part of Scotland. 1974, after an attempted Greek Cypriot coup sponsored by the Greek military junta of that period, Dragon Groups, Turkey invades and occupies 1/3 of Cyprus. Turkish occupied northern Cyprus from 1974 to today. 1983, the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is declared but is not recognised by any country except Turkey. 1990, East Germany reunites with West Germany on October the 1st and Transnistria declares independence from the Moldavian SSR, but is also not recognised by any country. 1991, here's the kicker. With the dissolution of the USSR, is split up into 15 independent states, including the European states of Russia, Belarus, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Ukraine, Moldova, Georgia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, all former Soviet Republic, and had their independence recognised on December the 26th. Slovenia, June the 25th, including former Zone B of the Free Territory of Trieste, third reference to that place. Croatia was the next one, June the 25th, and the Republic of Macedonia, which was part of Greece, September the 8th, all declared their independence from Yugoslavia. 1992, Bosnia and Herzegovina declares independence from Yugoslavia on March the 1st and is formally recognised on April the 6th. The remaining rump of Yugoslavia becomes the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia and renamed Serbia and Montenegro in 2003. 1993, January the 1st, Czechoslovakia is dissolved into the Czech Republic and Slovakia in the Velvet Divorce Treaty. 2003, Lithuania's share of Lake Vistius increased by 383 hectares, about 22%, from 2.2%, from a new border treaty with Russia. 2005, a 116-hectare Russian area is swapped for an area of the Mermay district of Estonia and land in the neighbourhood of the Varska district. 2006, the State Union of Serbia and Montenegro, formerly Yugoslavia, is now dissolved. Montenegro and Serbia each become independent states. 2007, Latvia accepts Russian control over the Petrolovo district in the Peskov region of the new border treaty. 2008, Kosovo unilaterally declares independence from Serbia, another fracture, and is recognised by 116 of 193 UN member states, including the United States, most Western European and Muslim majority states, and also Canada, though its independence was not recognised by Serbia, Greece, Spain, India, Brazil, Argentina, Russia, Mexico, South Africa, Indonesia or China. That was Kosovo. 2014, Russia annexes Crimea from the Ukraine following an internationally unrecognised plebiscite. Belgium and the Netherlands swapped land near Lanai and Oost-Maarland over the discovery of a headless body several years prior, which the Belgian authorities could not access without crossing the Dutch territory. Really. The border has been straightened out now and runs down the centre of the Meuse River. Change took effect on the 1st of January this year. The one that was left out of they were all the EU, but this particular site covered stuff right around the world, and I thought the EU was enough, but the one they missed out was Israel, created out of the British-held colony known as Palestine in May of 1948. No surprise there, but you can now see all the changes and how quickly suddenly new countries appear on the map. Like it said, 2008, 193 UN members. It's now 209. So 16 countries have been created out of thin air since then, in a decade. All those countries that were part of Russia, and what was the second land grab on Russia after the 1919 Khazarian uprising, which has nothing to do with the Russian people, following Wanta and his crew divvying up assets out of the USSR. They then split it up into 15 separate countries. This is what they do. Divide and conquer. It's like what happened when they went into Iraq. They split it up into 3 or 4 regions now. State and religious groups. It's nothing to do with religious groups at all. It's just great. Divide and conquer. Easier to manage. It's like the United States. United States could be like Russia in one country. No, they split it up into 50 states. It's easier to manage. Maybe one day we'll do away with borders. And whilst I support the wall because I know why it's been done, maybe one day society will act in a more civilised way where we don't need it. Borders, walls, passports. There's no mention of immigration or migration. People should be able to go and live where they choose to live, not what a piece of paper tells them where they can live. Like I've said many, many times, how can you be an immigrant, legal or otherwise, on your own planet? It's beyond stupid. And it's not our choice. This all came from the harvesting men.